Chuck, you think it up. Just obviously, you guys always say game by game. When it is, no matter what, the last game of the year, it's a little different kind of approach-wise. Guys, you really aren't saving for anything, into the tank sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit in the sense that both teams are feeling that, but we've had that mindset all playoffs, and we don't want to, get too far away from that. But it's been a very even series, even though we won 3, they won 3. For us, both teams to have an opportunity, most teams when you lose 3 in a playoff series, you don't have a chance at another game, and somehow both of us have an opportunity still. So very exciting, kind of leave it all out there. Desperation on both sides, and it's been a very even series, I feel like. So it all comes down to this.
Right side, second row.
This is for both of you guys. So if you win tomorrow night, you win the Stanley Cup. If you lose, you're the team that blew the 3-0 lead in the Stanley Cup Final. Is this a legacy-defining moment, a career-defining moment?
No, I mean, tomorrow we have one thing on our mind to play our best game, and that's about it. Like, we have a unbelievable opportunity to win the cup, but our mindset is to play our best game starting from the first shift, and that's about it. That's all we think about.
Anything to add, Matthew?
No, it's perfect. That's it.
Front left.
Matthew, kind of along those lines, how do you sort of balance the emotions? 3 home games, and it's one game for everything. It's a very different set of emotions. How do you somehow process all of that into just playing, like Mark, you just said, the best hockey game you played? How do you
Yeah, I mean, I think the talks with leads in series, whether it's 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, whatever it is, it's a lot of noise coming from everybody but us. It doesn't matter if we're up 1-0 in the series, if it was even before game 1, like, we're going in there with the same mindset. We have not, gotten away from that at all. Has, the opportunity to win it all been there the last couple of games? Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, they've played better than us in 3 games, and we've played better than them in probably 3 games. So, it really doesn't come down to that huge big picture. All that we're thinking about is coming down, coming to the rink tomorrow and try to win that first shift, win your first period, come out and play as fast and as physical as we possibly can to start the game, because we know that's what makes us successful. So I'd say we're more excited for that part, to come out and play in front of our home fans, which is so incredibly crucial for us, and we know that they've been waiting for this game. I mean, this is probably the biggest game in the NHL in however many years, so our fans will be jacked up for it, and we can't wait.
Front right.
To continue this, sorry, but yesterday Paul said, just got to forget it. Like Edmonton, it didn't bother them that they were down 0-3. How do you guys kind of forget the last 3 games? Edmonton, aside from that 1/3 period, has kind of been the better team the last 3.
Yeah, I mean, you just, like I said, for both of us at one point in the series, the lost 3 games. Doesn't matter how it's gone. It doesn't matter how you draw it up. Like, they lost the first 3 games. We lost the next 3. Like, it's even right now. It doesn't matter what has happened to get to this point. So it's easy to forget. You forget everything that's happened throughout this whole season. Really, the whole season comes down to one game. Like, at home, how could you not be so jacked up for this? This is absolutely incredible opportunity. So, yes, you want to recognize or remember some of the good things that helped you, beat these guys earlier in the series. But I don't know. I'm trying to forget all of it and just go in there with win this one game. That's what it comes down to.
Front left.
Matthew, Sergey was so dialed in the first 3 games. We haven't talked to him much since he got pulled. What's your sense of how he's handled, probably letting in more goals than he's wanted to the last 3?
Well, it's definitely not his fault. I think that's up to us to tighten up defensively, get off to better starts. We've been trailing in each of the last 3 games, which is might open you up a little bit, cause for more chances again. So we have to be a lot better in front of them, and we will tomorrow. So it's definitely not his fault. Absolutely not. So we expect all of us to play our best game of the year tomorrow, and we certainly know that he's going to be really dialed in for us like he has been, for my whole 2 years here. He's been outstanding the way he prepares, his focus. We've been talking the last few days, talking after Game 6, with the players, how we can get better. Everybody's ready to go.
Take a few more in English, right side, third row.
Yeah, Alexander, growing up, did you dream of Stanley Cup Final Game 7, getting a chance to play in it, trying to create your own iconic moment?
I was one of those kids for sure that played by himself wherever outdoors or at home or literally anything I'm thinking about, like this is Game 7, Stanley Cup playoffs, maybe even like overtime, thinking about those moments. So yeah, I've had many of those memories, and now it's becoming a truth, and tomorrow for sure exciting, the most exciting time to be a hockey player.
Front left, David.
Yes, this could be for either of you. Just wondering about the power play. It was such a key for you in the first 3 rounds, really contributing. It's been a bit more of a struggle, obviously, in the final. Any adjustment you guys feel is needed that could push it in a more positive direction?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about it. Of course, their penalty kill is dialed in. They're playing really well. They played really good against Dallas, and now they're doing the same thing to us. So obviously, they have to recognize that, and we've been talking about it and working on it. So tomorrow, like I said, just like everything else in our game, we just need to come out and play our best. So whether it's 5-on-5 or power play or penalty kill.
And we'll do one more in English on the right side here.
It's a question for either of you guys. Just first Game 7 in Stanley Cup Final in South Florida. Just what do you expect the crowd to be like tomorrow night?
It's probably gonna be the loudest rink I've ever been in my life. Is what I'm expecting. It's I mean, you can't even describe the feeling of excitement. I can't even express the feeling of excitement around the city right now with everybody. The build up throughout this whole season and throughout the whole playoffs comes down to this. So I'm expecting it to be as loud as any building I've ever heard in my life.
Matthew, thank you for your time. You can hop off.